Hello! And today now we're going to play this deck that won the Legacy Challenge. It's a Phoenix deck played by Pytrone. We're going to play it. Essentially, what the deck is doing is it's going Dark Ritual, Buried Alive, Arclight Phoenix, Arclight Phoenix, Arclight Phoenix, and then it's casting a Gut Shot or a Lightning Bolt or dazing something, you know, like it's doing something to get all the Phoenixes back. If you cast 3 spells, you return them from the graveyard to the battlefield. Also, there's a Demilich, so the second Buried Alive isn't useful. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each instant or sorcery, 1 less blue. Whenever you damage attacks, you may exile up to 1 target instant, blah, 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 blah. You may cast it from your graveyard by exiling 4 instant or sorcery cards from your graveyard in addition to paying other costs. So basically, if you cast 4 spells, you can cast this from your graveyard for free, and you just have to exile 4 instants or sorceries. So it basically means the second Buried Alive can get the Demilich, and you're not just cold to a Surgical Extraction. Also, we have in the board Third Path Iconoclast as ways to just pump out value and hope that Bowmaster can't hurt you, because we're next one. Some Oppo agents, Surgicals, the One Ring, and a Gut Shot. So we'll try this deck out. What could go wrong? These will definitely never get surgicaled. Alright, Constructed, Legacy League, will drop from this Shameful Ant League. A deck that I should quit, but I just can't because I love it so much. Like, you're going to cast Doomsday, and then you're going to pass a turn, and then you're going to die to flip Delvers. Last time I said Ant was bad, and an Ant expert just told me I was bad. Alright, we'll do Gamba. Starter prediction. Prediction's up. This hand's terrible, by the way. Why did I keep this? Let's Thoughtseize. We can maybe get him with the Cabal Therapy. What are you doing? Pithing Needle, the One Ring, Crop Rotation, Elvish Spirit Guide. Okay, so Crop Rotation gets Bojuka Bog, which messes with our Phoenixes. Elvish Spirit Guide, they'll go land, Elvish Spirit Guide, get the 1-drop guy that will just... This is 12 post. I guess I'm going to take... Well, we don't have black to bolt the Reclaimer. I guess I'm going to take the green Sun Zenith. Alright. God damn it. Okay, so they pitched this. They played Forest. This is their hand. And they got stupid Elvish Reclaimer. I'm gonna get an Elvish Reclaimer. Oh, please, red land. Please! Please! Oh, thank you. Alright, let's ponder. Let us think. It doesn't matter. We're just taking the red land to kill that stupid guy. Alright, let's get red. And zap. Zap. Get out of here, stupid. Okay, so now Crop Rotation can get Bojuka Bog, and they can bog us. So we have to therapy them. Here comes Pithing Needle. They're gonna name Wasteland. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. No Wastelands. Okay, so... Unfortunately, if we cast Buried Alive, they'll just use the Crop Rotation to get Bojuka Bog and bog us. So we need to therapy them We need to name crop rotation. Crop rotation. Boink. Boink. Okay. And their hand is Green Sun Zenith and the One Ring. Then we'll have to bolt another one of those little guys. Cloud Post. Alright, so now we're going to go Buried Alive for 3 Phoenixes. Or am I just going to play... I think I'm just going to play a Phoenix and attack. And then next turn I can go Buried Alive, Bolt you, flashback the Cabal Therapy, sacrificing this Phoenix. And that'll be 3 spells and I'll be able to hit them. So we're just going to go land, Phoenix. We're going to send Hooked on Phoenix over there. And then next turn we go wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Alright. So we should be good. Yeah, it's just so narrow, right? There has to be a community for it. And I don't think there's a community in Binghamton for it. Maybe there is, but like, I mean, who would play? Maybe you, maybe Ely, but you know, you gotta deal with Ely then. And Ely, you know Ely. Alright, so we know they have the One Ring in their hand, which we need to get. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, Buried Alive. No, Ely's not bad. He's just very busy these days. He's got a wife and kids and stuff, and he's just busy. You know, so it's hard to deal with him because he works a lot and he's busy a lot. That's all. Alright, so now we go Cabal Therapy, sack this Phoenix. We name the One Ring. Oh. Okay. Hadouken. Yeah. Yeah, but did they run pre-modern? That's what I don't know. I don't think DMG runs pre-modern. I think DMG runs Proxy Legacy, and DMG's awesome. But, okay. We did it. We're the greatest. Oh, they do? Oh, that's cool. I mean, if it's pre-modern Proxy, that's one thing. If it's pre-modern not Proxy, ugh. Alright. So, we want Opposition Agent, right? They search their library a lot. We probably want Cast into Fire, maybe? Exile the One Ring. We're not really worried about the One Ring. Alright, let's play these. Let's cut... Maybe we cut Brazen Borrower. And Brazen Borrower might be good. Let's cut Demilich. That card seems wild. Daze isn't the powerhouse, but Daze can also, like, they're spending a lot of mana on stuff, so, like, if they play a One Ring, we can Daze it pretty easily. Alright, we'll keep this hand. Yeah. Are you a Binghamton guy? Maple enjoyer? A Binghamtonian? From the great southern tier? Will we see 3-ball again? Not from this deck. A great enjoyer of the speedy. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I used to be... Uh-oh. That's good. That's good stuff. Yeah. Man, I've been to Jupiter in forever, but I spent a lot of time in Jupiter. Lots of times. Well, I hope you had fun. Wasteland again. Got 'em. They just have to default name this. That's the crazy thing about that deck. Like, we're not playing Wastelands. Alright, so... Let's go Brainstorm or Preordain. Let's Brainstorm here. Okay, so we'll put back Phoenix. We just go land Dark Ritual the thing and we have the Phoenixes. Well, that seems pretty good. I guess they could have something, but we don't play around anything here. We have a Daze, right? We have Daze. 1, 3. Opening day of hunting. For some random kid who's just showing up to have fun. I don't want to be like, all right, you little motherfucker, I'm going to crush you. You know what I mean? Grixis. Yeah, pre-releases for the casuals. You know. And then showing up. Like, I remember my favorite part of... Listen, this is going to come as a shock to you, but one of my favorite parts of Jupiter pre-release was they would give out pizza. And I would just go for the... Oh, okay, cool. I will play Polluted Delta. Oh, Atraxa. Okay. Cool. Alright, what do they got? They got Hull Breacher. They don't have a Force of Will. They didn't get a Force of Will. They got one Show and Tell. So we can go land, bounce this, and then Thoughtseize Show and Tell? And then we're actually, like, reasonable here? Okay, so what'd they put in their hand? They put Show and Tell, City of Traders, Emrakul, Loto Petal. Alright, so they put 1, 2, 3, Intuition, Show and Tell. That's quite a draw. 1, 2, 3. Good God. Pretty good from our opponent. Pretty good. Alright, so what are we going to do? We need to go... Number 1, we need to get a Badlands here. So we have both our colors. And we need to go Thoughtseize U. Alright, we're going to dismiss. So they have Intuition, Show and Tell. So if we take this Show and Tell, they won't be able to Intuition for more Show and Tells. Because they'll only be able to get 3. So let's take this Show and Tell. And then we're going to go thingy. And then we're going to go... Boop. Alright! Okay. We're alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Atraxa. Okay. We're alive. We're doing better than I thought we would be, considering the turn 1 Atraxa. Now, the Intuitions are dead. The Intuitions can get Force of Wills, but they can't get 3 Show and Tells. So, the way Intuition works, search your library for 3 cards and reveal them. Target opponent, choose 1, put that card in your hand, the rest in the graveyard. So, usually you get 3 Force of Wills or 3 whatever, but they can't get 3 Show and Tells. I think this is the mono blue version because it's playing the Omniscience. But who knows? They could get Dream Halls or something like... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, Intuition's back online. Oh, I got played. That's the thing. Sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, I'm so smart. I know everything. Blah, blah, blah. And then shit like that happens and I just feel like an idiot. Alright. All these cards are terrible and I'm going to lose. I need to put back Phoenix and I need to put back Bolt. And then I need to go land and I need to ponder and I need to shuffle those away and I need to hit a Cabal Therapy. Okay, okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Shuffle no. And now we're going to cast Cabal Therapy, for which they're going to Intuition for Force Will, Force Will, Force Will. They have, so this is their hand, so we're going to name Intuition, right? Their hand is this plus Atraxa. So now they're going to Intuition. They're going to get Force Will. They're going to get Force Will, Force Will, Force Will. They're going to Force Pitch Intuition. Or Force Pitch Atraxa, probably. So the Emrakul is gone from their hand. I do love Cabal Therapy. This is one of my favorite cards of all time. Yep, Force Will. I will give them a Force Will. Now they're going to force this Pitch Atraxa? Well, they pitched the Omniscience. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, good news is they don't have Show and Tell. But they do have Intuition, so they can go Intuition, Land, Lotus Petal, Show and Tell. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. Because they go 1-2, Intuition, City of Traders, Lotus Petal, Show and Tell, put the Atraxa back in play. I guess maybe we could block the Atraxa. Intuition. Yes. I guess maybe if we get a bunch of Phoenixes. Yup. That we could block Atraxa. Yup. I guess I should have kept the Phoenix in hand. I should have been smart enough to figure this out so I could have played the Phoenix. But no, it was a pawn. Yeah, I should have been smart enough to figure it out. We're done. I guess maybe we can keep going. Hull Breacher. Emrakul. Force. No, they have a Force. They have a Force. A little too strong. A little too strong of a hand. Okay, so we want Surgicals for sure. Pyroblast. We definitely want these. We also want Flusterstorm. I wonder if we want Third Path. Probably not. Brazen Borrowers we don't need. There's no... We're going to fight them over resolving a Show and Tell, so we don't need to get it. We can cut Demilich. We could probably cut a Phoenix. We probably don't need to be running 4 Phoenixes. It's done. It's over. The first thing I did when I logged on was I was running late to stream, and I looked, and there's no 64-mans. They're over. Agent is powerful here. Yeah, I guess Agent's good against Intuition. Oh my god, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oops. Yeah, Agent's probably good against Intuition. What's going to be bad? We probably don't need Gut Shot. We probably don't need Lightning Bolt. And we're playing it like this. A bunch of permission, a bunch of hate. MTGKG, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, everyone. We're playing some Grixis Phoenix and Legacy. I appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I'm going to give him a follow. I don't know. I'm going to give them a follow right now. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Or chillin'. So, I do love Cabal Therapy. I kind of wish there were more Cabal Therapies in this deck. I kind of wish this deck had Faithless Looting. Dump some Phoenixes. Yeah. Opposition Agent seems pretty good against Intuition. Yeah. It's so stupid, too. Because, like, who wants to play Modern right now when they're about to change all the bans and everything, right? So this would be the perfect time to do the Vintage Cube, right? But now, no, they're doing... Because, like, now that announcement came out, everyone would just be chilling and playing. Alright, Pyroblast it is. I'm going to play the Lotus Petal. Just so I have double Pyro. Then next turn I have opposition agent. Ancient Tomb. Lotus Petal. They gonna jam? Are you not gonna jam? Should I Brainstorm? No, I don't think so. No Brainstorm. That's interesting. Because it lets me go Dark Ritual Agent. Yeah, alright. We're gonna just chill here. We're just gonna chill here. So we have to be aware that our opponent is playing Hull Breachers. Yeah, if they Intuition, I'm gonna play Agent. Going to be very happy to play Agent. Okay, well. Dark Ritual is for me. Do I get to search? Oh. Okay. I don't use this card very often, and very less often it actually resolves. So I get to exile this, and then I can play it, right? That's how it works. I just want to double check. You may play those cards as long as they remain exiled. Yes. Okay. Continue. It's a nice looking island. Is that the Bob Ross Island? Bab Ross. I can't even speak. That is the Bob Ross Island. That looks so pretty. Nice little wave. So very pretty. Who would have guessed Bob Ross is great? Okay. So, we're gonna... Should I Brainstorm here? Nah. I don't want them to Hull Breacher me, and then, like, I have to Pyroblast, and then they Daze or Force or something. Then they get a bunch of treasures. I'll just wait. I'll just wait. Let's just play this land and attack. Bonk. Didn't you see their hand? No, you don't see their hand when searching their library. Nope. Nothing revealed. Oh, it did? I did? I just didn't see it. I missed it. Does this allow does this see their hand? You control their opponents. Oh, because you control them? Oh, I didn't see their hand. I missed all that. I was just talking, just running my mouth. Alright, we'll put land back. Untap. Play this. Crack this. Get a volcanic. Attack you. It's actually bugged when it was first printed. That card's a disaster. This card is so stupid. I don't even play this card in EDH anymore because it's too good. I'm like, this card is too broken. It's just not fun to play against in EDH. Brainstorm? Can I Brainstorm, please? They got me. They got me. I've been got. I guess we put back land, crack, Badlands. I guess I don't do anything here. I hold up both. We'll play this at the end of turn, holding up a Pyroblast. We have this. I have Flusterstorm. God, okay. Chrome Mox. Okay. Pitch and Omniscience. Alright, so we're gonna go end step 1, 2, 3, agent. They can Intuition here. It doesn't really do anything. Right? Because we could just surgical whatever they get. Like, I don't know what they're going to get here. They're going to get Force of Will and force this? Like, okay. Show and tell, show and tell, show and tell. Okay, you can have a show and tell. Okay. So we're going to begin combat. Begin combat. Attack you. Surgical's so good against intuition. Let's cast Preordain. Bottom. We'll play this Lance, and then we'll go to their draw step. Bonk. Bonk. Maybe I was incentivized not to show the surgical, and maybe keep the surgical hidden for game 3. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Alright, it's possible that Daze is going to be really bad on the draw against them. And I'd probably want bolts to kill Hull Breachers. Now, to pre-releasers, I say, well, you should untap your lands before you draw a card. Just kidding. I don't say that. I guess we keep... Maybe Daze is better than nothing. But at the same time, like, they have Ancient Tombs and City of Traders and stuff like that. What's it better than? Maybe it's better than a Buried Alive. Maybe it's better than, like, 2 Buried Alives. We just try and win. No, that can't be right. Maybe we could have Preordain. Alright, let's try it like this. You're tapped out now. That's pretty harsh. But yeah. Alright, we have a lot of permission, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Because, like, what are we going to fetch for? Keep. Our opponent's gone to 5, so that's pretty good for us. In the grand scheme of things, that's pretty good for us. Unless they turn 1 us, then it's not pretty good for us. If they turn 1 us, it's not great. But they could turn 1 us and then show and tell into an Omniscient so we can Pyroblast it. That would be exciting. Just don't turn 1 me, jerkface. Don't turn 1 me. Daze Undoing? Shit. I guess we just play the DRC. Daze is not going to be enough here, but I don't know what we expect to hit with a Brainstorm. I think we're toast here. I think we're toast, but it's not every day that you play against this kind of deck. Boy, these Dazes are looking terrible. But what else would they be? Like Buried Alives? That wouldn't be that great either. Defense Grid. Yeah. Okay. I guess I can Daze it, but that doesn't really do much for me. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to Brainstorm looking for offensive spells next turn. So I'm going to let this go. I need Thoughtseizes or Cabal Rituals or something like that. And if I Daze this, they just pay, right? And then next turn I'm so far behind, I can't Brainstorm to look for anything that interacts with them. Oh, we might just be dead here, which sucks, but we might just be dead. Yeah, that's how I see it. We're already so far behind. They pitched a Force of Will. Intuition. Sure. Looks like they're going to get show and tell, show and tell, show and tell. Boy, this Brainstorm better find a surgical. Alright, deck. Alright, deck. I believe. I believe. So the good news is that they can't stop our defense grid, so they can't stop us. So the bad news... Surgical extraction, please. Oh, is it? What do we got here? Cabal Therapy. I mean, I guess we're going to keep that. That seems pretty good. Okay. So we're going to put back Daze. We're going to put back Daze Phoenix. Then we're going to play this land. We're going to cast Cabal Therapy. We're going to bin the Phoenix. And we're going to name a show and tell. Right? Show and tell, show and tell, show and tell. Show and tell. Oh, you have a show and tell. I will take it. Okay. Now we're going to attack for 3. Okay. And do we need to... I made a mistake there. I should have done this pre-combat. Because Brainstorm, Cabal Therapy, Flashback, Cabal Therapy. Because I would have got the Phoenix back. That was a mistake. But it's okay. So now we're going to flashback. Sack this. Let's name Daze. Daze Undoing. Okay. So I should have a Phoenix in play, but I don't because I'm stupid. So I should have had the Phoenix in play and attacked for 3 there. So I should have Phoenix, but again, I'm dumb. Ciao. What a weird deck. Weird deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 9. So I guess I'm just going Dark Ritual, Flusterstorm, Spell Pierce. Get the Phoenix attack. So, we are going to cast Dark Ritual. We are going to Flusterstorm, Dark Ritual. And we are going to Spell Pierce, Dark Ritual. Bop, bop, bop. No. Oh, yeah. Chalice deck you, Chalice deck you, Chalice check you. That's pretty good. But there's only one show and tell left in the deck, right? They have one show and tell in 40 cards. 44 cards. So surely they're not going to draw it. Copium. What's that winky face? Why are you making smiley face at me? Why are you winky facing at me? Attack you. Smiley face. Alright. I'm going to hardcast the Daze. Yes. Yes. Yes, it would, Conqueror. You'd have to... You can either... But you just hardcast it, right? At this point, you just go 1, 2, 3, cast it for 3 because of the... Yeah, or... No, I'd pitch it. I'd pitch it and then tap all these lands, return, and I could defense... And I could do something. Begin combat. Begin combat. Yeah. Ugh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We know they have Omniscience in their hand. We know it for a fact. So we have to hold up the Daze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got excited for a second, then I realized the chalice. I guess if we play the Phoenix and attack with it, if they tap this Ancient Tomb, they die, so they won't be able to cast it. So Phoenix it is. Snarethopter, go. Snarethopter, I believe in you. Well, they can't tap their Ancient Tomb now. If they tap the Ancient Tomb, they die. Yep. Yep. Boy, that was an ordeal. That was an ordeal. All right. Game 3. Match 3. Yeah, we got there. I don't think we can keep this. We kind of could. We could go land, Brent Petal, No, we don't need to be doing crazy stuff. Okay. This hand's pretty cool. I'm actually going to put back the Brainstorm. As crazy as that is. I'm going to go land, ponder, and then keep. Put back Brainstorm. We're going to go land, ponder, Cabal Therapy. Cabal Therapy is actually good because we can go Cabal Therapy you, Dark Ritual Buried Alive, then get the Phoenixes, the Phoenixes. We love Phoenixes. Alright. We'll get a Badlands with this. So we can go Badlands, Cabal Therapy, you naming Force of Ill. Force of Schmill. Delver of Secrets, huh? Okay. So let's crack. Let's get Badlands. Let's cast Dark Ritual first. I'm going to cast Dark Ritual first to play around Daze. So now I'm going to Cabal Therapy them. And I'm going to name Force Will or Daze. Force Will. Oh, they don't have anything. Well then. In that case. Boink. It's time for the squad. The squad hath arrived. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's a stupid 3-2 you gotta work for. The birdies are here. Bop, bop, bop. So, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna take their Brainstorm, right? Their hand is atrocious. Like, really bad. This Brainstorm can fix this hand. So, I'm gonna take out this Brainstorm. Boink, boink, boink. Brainstorm. Get out of there. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. You'll do a turn. Alright. So their Delver didn't flip. Boy, I forgot how much I love Cabal Therapy. Proceeds to flip Brainstorm. I forgot how much I love Cabal Therapy. I used to love Cabal Therapy with Young Pyromancer. Okay, they played a Tarn. I'm F6'd, whatever. DRC. So we know their hand exactly. So we're going to go play this land. Attack. Attack. Smash you, smash you, smash you. Okay. We're going to upkeep stop. If they flip something scary off Delver, we'll just kill the Delver. So we have the upkeep stop option here. Force of Will. They don't have another blue card, so they can draw Force of Will. Doesn't matter. They're just dead. They're just dead. Just dead. But we might as well wait for our turn to bolt them. In case we draw another spell, we can go pop, daze it, blah, blah, blah. Their hand is a bunch of lands, a Bowmaster, and a Force of Will. What are we drawing? What are we drawing? What are we drawing? What are we drawing? You're wastelanding me. I will bolt you. Pop. Okay. That worked out nicely. So, what do we want? We want Pyroblast. I don't think we want this because it's got 1 toughness. I don't think we want this. I don't think we want Oppo Agent. I think Chain of Vapor is not terrible because it bounces a Murktide. But I guess Pyroblast deals with Murktide too. So I don't think we want these Dazes. I think Dazes on the draw in a Delver Mirror is going to be kind of sus. One issue would be, do we want Surgical Extraction to try and blank their Surgical Extractions on our Phoenixes? That's one thing I'm thinking about. If we want like surgical defensive surgicals to surgical like Phoenix, so they don't get all of our Phoenixes. Yeah, I could see the Fluster over the Daze. That seems reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix is very powerful. This is a very powerful little card. Very, very crazy. Brazen Borrower doesn't seem good. The problem with Brazen Borrower is bouncing Murktides, right? Because we could have this like back and forth battle with Delvers and DRCs, but Murktide kind of trumps that. So we want to leave the Brazen Borrowers in as an answer to Murktides. And flip Delvers for tempo. But yeah, it's not great. Right? It's not great. But we do need to think about Murktide. It's so interesting to me that this deck is playing the One Ring. Like, where did this come from? Why are you playing this one card? Like, what's the point of this? Over, let's just say, more Cabal Therapies. Okay, what do we got here? We've got... I guess Preordain finds us a red. Which may be some serious copium shit. But I think Preordain finds us a red. Is there a way to play Bowmasters in this deck? Very easily. Like, you could definitely fit it in over, like, some of these cards. Like this. You could probably cut, like, these 3 cards and play Bowmasters. Or you can play Bowmasters in the sideboard. You could easily fit them in. Like, this is kind of fluff, these cards. So you could definitely make room for Bowmasters. Okay, a DRC, sure. Let's Preordain. Lotus Petal to the bottom, land on top. They're probably going to wasteland me, which will be unfortunate, but not unexpected. Yep. Oh, Legacy. Never change. Yeah. You can Cabal Ritual yourself, which is one of the cool things. Like, you can Cabal Ritual yourself to discard a handful of Phoenixes. Alright. If they have another Wasteland, we're doomed. I'm going to get the Badlands here. No, I'm just going to get Volk. Bonk. I would play Ox over Demilich. I could definitely see that. I was curious to try the Demilich because I haven't played with that card in forever. So I thought it'd be interesting to try out the Demilich just to see how it plays. Because the one issue with this deck is the second Buried Alive is pretty dead. How do you get value from the second Buried Alive? You could play a bunch of Bloodghasts. That's not very exciting, but you could do it. You could play Bloodghast. You could play Icarid. No, you can't really play Icarids. You don't have creatures to bring back. But you could play Bloodghasts. Brainstorm. Okay. I don't know how many times it is. I mean, yeah. This deck's not equipped to play around Wasteland. It has 8 island. And then a bunch of red and black spells. Hey, the Hidden Wasteland me. I'll count it as a success. I'm blocking. Alright, deck. Another land, please. Ponder. Don't daze me. Okay. We probably want this land. But how do we want to stack these so we can discard? I think we're going to go Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual, land. So it's Cabal Red on top. Cabal Red. Oh, they dazed it. Crazy. That sucks. We're kind of in trouble now. As long as this thing doesn't hit Delirium, though, we might be okay for a bit. If this thing hits Delirium, we will lose this next turn, because we're doing nothing the next 2 turns. Hopefully they slam Murktide. Oof. I wanted to put the DRC on top and then set up a situation where I, like, milled the Cabal Ritual and blah, blah, blah. But we're just going to have to eat crap the next 2 draws. Alright, still no Delirium, which is really good. No Delirium. So we'll just pass the turn, hold up Pyroblast, Spell Pierce. Okay. Here comes a Murktide, if ever I've seen a Murktide. Paying costs. Murktide Regent. There are clicking cards in their graveyard, and it's gone. Okay, let them do their surveil. They pitched a Daze. Good to know about. Good to know about. Let's see their surveil. Make them do their surveil thinking they have a Murktide. And if this Spell Pierce gets dazed, we lose the game. Just that simple. They pitched a Daze, so hopefully their other card is like a Bowmaster or something. They put a card on top. Spell Pierce. Alright, if you have the Daze, you win. They did pitch a Daze, so... Okay, looks like we got him. How much is this? 3. Sucks. I guess we're drawing Cabal Ritual, so next turn we can get there. Yeah, they did have it all, unfortunate. And they kept on top, so we're drawing Cabal Ritual. If we draw land, we can pop off next turn. With Ritual, Cabal Ritual them, blah, 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 blah. So we can pop off if we draw black land. Phoenixes can go toe-to-toe with Murktide. So maybe we can get out of this. So the one card they kept is an unknown. We just need a black land. Black land. Okay. Okay. All right. We're in business. Dark Ritual. Okay, so the only card that gets us here is Surgical Extraction. Surgical Extraction would wreck us. So let's go Cabal Therapy U. Let's name Surgical Extraction. Surgical Extraction. Oh, look at that. Get that out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out. Go away. One, two. Now, wait a minute. Can I cast the Demilich? Okay. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each instant or sorcery. So I can get the Demilich here. When you cast it from exiling 4 instants of sorceries. Preordain, Ponder, Dark Ritual, Spell Pierce. Then I can attack with the Demilich. And I can exile the Pyroblast. And kill the thing. Well, that's cracked. Demilich. Okay, Demilich. Okay. Demilich. Exile. Spell Pierce. Dark Ritual. Buried Alive. Preordain. Okay, I'm sold on Demilich. Okay. I'm sold on this card. Yep. Yep. So we'll just play the Phoenixes as chump blockers this turn. And then next turn we can attack with the Demilich, and we can Pyroblast the Murktide, and we'll be set. Our opponent's reading this. Okay, so now we're going to yield to the turn. We're going to get the Phoenixes. And we pass. Okay, yielding through the turn. We'll block with the Phoenix. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Cabal Therapy them. Sack the Phoenix. We're gonna name Flusterstorm. If they had a Pyroblast, I would have used it. Force Will, that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna go Dark Ritual. Buried Alive. One, 2, 3. Nice, nice, nice. So we're getting 2 Phoenixes back, and we're attacking, and we get to Pyroblast the Murktide. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we had the Soul Read with the Cabal Ritual. Cabal Therapy. Got the Soul Read. Hey. Good luck, good luck. Okay. Demilich doesn't look so hot here. But we'll keep. Yeah, just to make sure you didn't... Yeah, I don't really want to draw him at that point. Let's just go 1. Preordain. Arclight Phoenix. Bottom. Get to the turn. Alright, let's ponder first. We're looking for Buried Alive. Oh, hello. What are you doing in a place like this? Badlands? Badlands. Dark Ritual. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can Demilich for free. So I don't need to Dark Ritual again. There's no way Anzid's playing Daze. He might have a force for this. What a jerk. What a jerk. Okay. Okay. So, as long as you copy it, you may cast. So hopefully they don't kill this. As long as they don't kill this, we can bury it alive again with the Demilich. But hopefully they don't kill it. Knowing Anzid, he probably has the swords. Or... Alright, how's this work? Whenever Demilich attacks, exile up to one target instant sorcery card from your graveyard, copy it, you may cast the copy. So I attack, I Dark Ritual, then I can bury it alive. You may cast the copy, right? Okay. Should I Preordain first to try and hit a Daze to protect this? Yes. I guess we bottom. Okay. Begin combat, attack, trigger, target, buried alive, Dark Ritual. Okay. Cast buried alive. Phoenix. Okay. Worked out pretty nicely. I'm pretty happy with that. Ponder. Alright, so now we just need to hit like a Cabal Ritual. Or a Cabal Therapy where you can go like Brainstorm Therapy, sack the Demilich, get the Phoenixes back. That'd be pretty gnarly. Chose not to shuffle with Ponder. Wasteland. Okay. 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 Beanstalk, yep. I should use this Thoughtseize. I don't want them to do something heinous like have fourth binding Uro. I guess I'm gonna take fourth or binding. Let's take a binding. We just need a land to set up for this stuff. We can lose. It's not over yet. We just need a good ponder. We just need a good ponder. Uro. Yeah. Okay. Get a volcanic. Cast a ponder. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, a 3. No. Then we're going to bolt them and daze it. Nope. Yield through the turn. Attack. Smash. That's what we gotta do. So what we gotta do? Yup. Yup. One thing that's crazy is we don't have enough mana. We don't have the DRC Delirious, which is wild. We're currently losing this race, obviously. Oh my god. Now we're dead. Now we're dead. Just a little too slow. Okay, so let's bring in third path. Do we want surgicals against their Uro? Surgical's better than fucking Gutshot, right? What are we gonna do again? Gutshot is better. We don't need Brazen Borrowers. I mean, these bounce... we don't need Brazen Borrowers. Flusterstorm. We don't need all these bolts. Yeah, Agent is good. Is Agent better than... It's probably better than bolts. Okay. We have surgicals in. We have more threats. We have Agent. We have surgical. We could bring in Pyroblast. But I think we'll just try this. Okay, submit. I wonder if Opposition Agent is just supposed to be main deck. We're totally cold to a Rest in Peace, but I don't think he's playing Rest in Peace. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a drink, get up and stretch for a sec while he sideboards. Okay, we're good here. We're just chilling. No answer yet. Would you like to play first? Yes. Okay, keep. We're gonna go Volcanic Ponder. Opposition Agent. You know, I'm gonna shuffle this. It's all kind of boring stuff. Alright, third path with Daze is pretty cool. Okay. Hey, it's a squad. It's the boys. Third path, Iconoclast. Does it resolve? Not so great in a Bowmaster world, but still a pretty powerful card. Island Cycling Lauren. Okay. Boop. Boop. Ooh. Serious. Okay. They got my guy. Man down. Guess who's back? Hiya. Hiya. Beanstalk. Alright. Now we're really going to get to pop off this next turn. Holy cow, we need this Brainstorm. Always yield. Wow. I guess we put back these two. We could Thoughtseize ourselves here, but I don't really like doing that. I don't like that notion. I think we need to be aggressive towards them and attack them here. We're going to Thoughtseize. We're just going to see what answers they have for this third path. Surgical, Ponder, blah, blah, blah. I guess we'll take the Surgical. I guess Surgical's not doing anything right now, so maybe we take a Ponder. Tortural Surgical Thoughtseize. Any order, shuffle. Get to a turn. Hiya. Yep. Exactly what I thought. Ponder gives him more looks. Brainstorm. Brainstorm also sets up the Terminus. Top tier legacy decks. I think that any legacy deck is top tier if you put in time and effort. I would say the Uro pile, this Beanstalk deck is tier 1. I would say that Delver is tier 1. Juju Bean won a legacy thing. I would say the blue-black scam deck is tier 1. I would say those 3 decks are tier 1. I also think that the Boros Initiative deck is tier 1, so I think those 4 decks are tier 1. I think those 4 decks are a cut above the rest of the decks. That's my take. Wow, they missed a land drop here. So let's play a DRC. I don't think Doomsday's tier 1 because I think Doomsday has an inherent weakness to Delver. Buried Alive. We don't want that. Because we know they have a surgical. Wow. We'll just put 2 back. Crack this. Begin combat, attack. I don't want to overextend into Terminus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think I need to overextend in case they have Terminus. They don't have a Terminus. Yeah, I think the thing about Legacy is that if you work hard and you master your deck, you can win with it, right? You could still win with lands. Tony Scapone wins with whatever the hell blue pile he's playing right now with PO, right? Phoenix won a challenge. Like, there's some guy named Ocean Soul that always does well with Jeskai, right? You can do well with anything in Legacy if you put your time into it. But I think Uro Pile, Initiative, Blue-Black Scam, and the... I'm forgetting a deck, are tier 1. Alright, I don't want to draw lands here, so I'm going to upkeep, crack. Delver. Yeah. Delver. I don't know which version is better, Rug or the other one, but one of the Delver versions is better. Alright, let's get Badlands. And Birdie. So crazy that me not playing the DRC is going to cost me this game. Well, it's going to hurt. Because now they can surgical my Phoenix. That sucks. Me not playing this DRC cost me this game. Maybe. I mean, the game's not over. Oh, they're shuffling their library. They're using the flooded stand to shuffle their library. Because they're brainstorm locked. Adorable. Adorable. Now they're just dead because I have threshold. If they would have surgicaled my thing, I wouldn't have had thresholds. They could have surgicaled my birdies. And then I don't have threshold and they have another turn. Okay, so that's how we beat them. That's how we beat them. So bet. Third Path did good work that game. I think that the one thing about Legacy is that it rewards you for skill and knowledge of your deck and knowledge of the format. Like Juju Bean, you know, he has excellent knowledge, knows what he's doing, puts in time, plays a lot off stream, and he took down the Eternal Weekend, right? Kudos to him. That's a sick, and I think that player skill, having a plan and playing a lot of games counts for more than your deck choice in Legacy. I've always felt that way. Off-meta decks can win any day if you have a plan. If you have a good understanding of the meta and you know how to play your deck, you can always win in Legacy. I'm going to keep. I have the Brainstorm. I can maybe fix this hand. I mean, one of the Cradle control decks won one of these things. Legacy Challenge, Arclight Phoenix. One of these things, it's not here, but Cradle Control wins all the time. I don't know what the hell it's called these days. Elves. Saltide, yeah, it's just not even here. This website is pretty dated at this point. Like, I don't know. I thought I saw it win something recently. I might be wrong. Okay. Okay, so Thassa's combo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's just pass the turn. Let's just pass the turn. European Eternal Weekend. All right. So we're gonna just... Okay. Hopefully they don't have a Pyroblast here for this. We'll probably lose if they do. Brainstorm. We'll lose if they Pyroblast this. Oh my god. Why has it gotta be like this? Well, we've lost. What are we gonna put back? We're gonna put back Bury. Well, Buried Alive we want. We probably want all these cards. I guess we're gonna discard Phoenix to end of turn. So I guess we put back we'll put back Dark Ritual, Surgical. We'll go to the end step. We'll dump a Phoenix. I think I'm going to discard the Phoenix here. And then I can upkeep, potentially do stuff. I don't know. We'll see. They're probably going to wasteland me. They don't play that many wastelands, though. We'll see. Do I want a Surgical Shuffle myself? Nah, I could play this DRC. Drawing another Surgical is not bad. We'll just play a DRC. And we can actually go Surgical, get back this. We can actually Surgical their Brainstorm. But let's just chill for now. Let's just chill. Top card of my library is a Dark Ritual. I'm gonna Surgical their Brainstorms just to bury the Dark Ritual. Just to bury the Dark Ritual. Into the graveyard. Okay, looks like they might Surgical in response. Alright, I am Surgicaling your Dark Rituals. Your Brainstorms. This is a little risky, because if they have one... Oh, they're Surgicaling my Phoenixes? I can Surgical my own Phoenix here, and... exile this one and keep the rest. Just probably what I'm going to do. Alright, let's see. Oh, I could put this into the graveyard. That's kind of cool. All right. So I'm going to surgical this one Phoenix. Okay. Well, fine. Fine. I don't think we can do that to Anzid. I don't think we do that to Anzid. They just don't pay. They'll pay. Okay. Let's take your brainstorms now. Well, their hand is kind of not great. Let's take a look at this deck. 1, 2, 3 Terminus. Beanstalk, Uro, Forces, 2 Bowmasters. That's interesting. Hydroblast. Let's take Brainstorm. Okay. Is this Hulu? Something. Alright. We surgical their dude. Our Buried Alive got a lot worse, but we cleared the top part of our deck, which is good. Their hand is trash, which is also good. Don't know why they're in the tank here. Okay. This third path guy is going to have to do some work. Gonna have to do some work here, Mr. Third Path. Demilich. That card is like the worst card to... I guess it's not the worst card to draw. Okay. I might as well Spell Pierce and Daze this. I'm not getting... This stuff's not getting any better, right? This shit's not getting better. And we can punish them for not playing the land. Might as well, right? Punished. You knew my hand. Plays land. But I guess that got out my counter spells, so if they draw a thing, they're set. Okay. We need a land here. We need to... Oh, God, the worst draws. The worst of draws. I feel like maybe in games 2 and 3 I should side out Buried Alive. This card's not seeming all that hot. Okay, we did it. Let's get... We could play the Iconoclast, guys. They'll probably get countered. 1, 2, 3. No, we can't ritual into these guys. If these things were Young Pyromancer, we could Dark Ritual, Buried Alive. We could go Dark Ritual, Third Path, Thoughtseize, right? But they're not, so we can't. So let's just wait a turn. I guess we have 2 of them. I guess we have 2, so we might as well play one out. It only gets creatures, right? You can only put creatures in your graveyard. So literally a dead card. The only difference is with Young Peasy is this triggers off the Mishra's Bauble of the Lotus Petals trigger. So these trigger off this. Young Peasy is only instants and sorceries, so the petal won't trigger. Yup. Okay, so now we can go Dark Ritual. We can go Iconoclast Thoughtseize, or we're just going to go Thoughtseize. Okay. We can actually go Dark Ritual, Buried Alive, and then play Demilich for one. Badlands. Dark Ritual. Buried Alive. I'm not going to put anything in the graveyard. And then I'm going to cast Demilich. Okay, hopefully I don't have swords. Is this hard casting Terminus? God damn it. Well, we have to remember to cut this card in the future in sideboard games. We're running out of threats here. Running out of threats. Brainstorm? Ooh. I guess I'm casting this on them. What card would they have that they wouldn't cast? They would have cast Force Will on the third path. They would have Binding the third path. The only thing I could think... maybe... Force of Negation. Ah, shit. So they have Mystic Sanctuary, which can get back Terminus, so I'm just going to cash this in to get rid of their Force of Negation. Force of Negation. Ba, 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 ba. Terminus. Yay! Alright, let's attack. Attack you. Alright, this is a Bowmaster check. If we attack, they would Bowmaster. So we're going to Brainstorm. Always yield. Alright, we're looking for Surgical. Well, let's put back Buried Alive and Buried Alive. And let's play Ponder. And we're going to shuffle. I guess Preordain. No, because I'd have to bottom to use this Preordain. So there's no point in getting this Preordain. Any order. Shuffle. Okay, we're going to use the Lotus Petal here. And we're going to Ponder. Alright, we need Surgical, so we can shuffle their Surgical their swords and shuffle their Terminus from the top of their deck. That's what we're trying to do here. Preordain. Alright, any order. We have one Surgical in the deck. Alright, shit. Womp womp. Okay. Brainstorm. Put back Daze. Put back Dark Ritual. Where is our... I'm gonna crack this. Let's get under this. Let's cast Preordain. Bottom. Top. Let's cast DRC. Yep. Let's cast Ponder. 1, 2, 3. We don't really have very many threats left, so... We don't really have that many threats. Alright. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Alright. 1. This has to resolve. This is our last threat. I would like your... Oh, they have Mystic Sanctuary in hand? Oh my god. Put the bio. Alright. Yield to the turn. They drew the other Mystic Sanctuary. Shit. Shit. That's gonna do it. We can't beat that. GG. Well, I guess maybe we can. Maybe we can go super wide with, we'll see what we draw. Alright, GG's. That sucked. I think we could have won that game if our Brainstorm on turn 2 or whatever wasn't trash. And also, we should be boarding out Buried Alives and surgical matchups. I think if we didn't brick on that Brainstorm and we didn't slow ourselves down for the first couple of turns, I would have won that game. Oh, this is a dude that built the deck, right? This is a dude that built the deck. So, congrats on your win this weekend. Congrats on your win. Alright. We'll keep this hand. It's kind of sus, but... They're going to... Yeah. We kept the sus hand against Anzid. I think that we would have won that game if they didn't have... If Anzid didn't have the Mystic Sanctuary in hand, and we could have played our own Mystic Sanctuary, I think we were winning that game. Alright, let's get a Volcanic here. And, Preordain. We're looking for lands. Dark Rituals, lands. We could actually top. And then we could maybe Daze and disrupt something. Sure. I had to give it a test spin. I was skeptical. But it's pretty sick. So now we're drawing a land and we're going to Brainstorm. We'll give them a chance to Daze us here. Because I'd much rather, like... Oh, I guess, should I let them Daze us? I'd much rather, like, be able to shuffle the deck. Yeah, we'll give them a chance to Daze us so we can hit a fetch and maybe shuffle some of this stuff away. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Let's put back this. And let's put back this. Thoughtseize you. We'll take a Buried Alive. Oh, they did have a Daze. Okay. They didn't want to Daze my Brainstorm? Okay. This is okay. They set themselves back a turn. Right? We're still up ahead on mana. We have a Daze. We'll play DRC and then Brainstorm next turn. Dumping the one card. DRC. Brainstorm. Always yield. Yeah, I'm going to dump this Buried Alive. Gonna dump this Buried Alive. So now we're gonna do... We're gonna put... How are we gonna do this? We're gonna put Bolt Phoenix here. Then we're gonna play a land. We're gonna Brainstorm. We're gonna bend the Phoenix. And then... we're going to put back land this. And then we get our Phoenix, boy. They could kill this. Who cares? What? I didn't get Phoenix? Oh, because I played this. It's alright. We'll get him next turn. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. The Reanimator. Grizzlebrand? Oh, we got. Actually, we have them dead. Actually, we have them dead. We have them dead. Because we go Thoughtseize for one spell. Preordain, get the other spell. We know we're drawing a land, right? So we Thoughtseize them. We need the land. Top. Now we take the Force of Will. Now we cast the Preordain. Top. Oh, we don't have them dead, but these cards are pretty good. Oh, we fucked up. They're not dead. Bottom, top. I guess I have to bolt Grizzlebrand, get back to Phoenix. Let's bolt Grizzlebrand. Graveyard. Okay. So now I don't have the 2 mana with Borrower, right? I needed the land or the mana. So now we're going to get back Phoenix, right? Now we get back Phoenix. And now we swing. We swing both? I guess we swing both. Okay. Now we crack this. And we get the Badlands. And we bolt. God, this sucks. Yup. Alright, now we get to cast Demilich for free. Exile. 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 Okay. Micah Kuja's Nox is better. Alright. This card's so weird. Alright, so they're probably just going to go bring back Grizzlebrand again. And we'll probably die. But, you know, we're fighting the good fight. We are fighting the good fight. Yes. Ponder. Ponder is fine. What does Ponder get? Ponder gets... I did not expect that. I thought we were still ready to scrap. Alright, these come in. This comes in. Agent comes in. I don't think we need Gut Shot. I don't know how I feel about bolts and DRCs. Let's cut all the bolts. And do I want a Chain of Vapor just in case? Nah, I mean Brazen Borrowers do the same thing. Yeah, I mean if they just only have reanimates, then we got them. Let's try it like this. 7 bad draws. Sometimes your Grizzlebrand draws bad. Yeah. Maybe I don't want to cut DRCs. It's kind of funny that the creator of the deck, someone in chat earlier said Ox is probably better. And it's funny because the creator of the chat, the creator of the deck is like, yeah, Ox is better than Demilich. You could see the power of Demilich, though, right? You can see when it's, like, absolutely cracked and when it's, like, garbage. chatting correctly. You guys always chat correctly. Is my 7TV just not working? I guess we can keep this. We have a Thoughtseize. No, we have 2 Thoughtseizes. What's up, Allosaurus? Let's Thoughtseize. What do we got? Are we winning? We're doing okay. We could be doing better. We lost to Anzid. Anzid had this card called Surgical Extraction. And we had these Phoenixes. And he took our friend Phoenixes. Entomb. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, chat's on one side of an argument. They're on the other side. They're on both sides. All right, what do we got here? We have Shallow Grave and Reanimate. I will take the Shallow Grave. And I am also going to Thoughtseize the Reanimate. Unfortunately, speaking of having our birds surgicaled, we're about to have surgical extraction. We're going to get Thoughtseized, and then our birds are going to get surgicaled. Don't do it. You love burbs. Don't do it. Uh-oh. 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 Don't do it. You love birds. You betrayer. This is their deck. They made the deck that we're playing. They won the challenge over the weekend. So now we in trouble. Brainstorm. Brazen Borrower is not too bad. I guess we'll put it like this. Hide it. We're hiding the Preordain from a Thoughtseize. Yes. Okay. Let's Preordain. We're looking for surgical extraction. Bottom and bottom. Perfect. 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 It's not perfect. It was not perfect. Brainstorm. Oh, shoot. I don't have the right deck list up. I'm sorry. I will do that right now. There you go. There you go. Sorry about that. Hopefully they reanimate it. Boy, Buried Alive is such a bad draw. Such a bad draw. Let's draw another Buried Alive. Ooh. A piece of candy. I think I am going to Buried Alive, though, for the Demilich. I think that's probably a good idea. That way, if I ever get in a position where I, like, do something fancy, I can cast the Demilich. Oh, okay. Or we eat a Daze. I'm okay with that, too. I'm okay with that, too. Yep. Looks like it might be Brazen Borrower Beats time. It might be Beady Beats time. Okay. I guess we shall play this land. Alright. 3-1. Here we go. This way we can play Surgical Extraction around Daze. Oh, Entomb. What are we entombing for? I'm scared. Faithful Mending. Oh, you don't have white, though. Oh, you have white. That's pretty fancy. Our opponent's getting fancy over there. I'm getting a little scared. Alright. Brazen Borrower. 1, 2, 3. Cast. Okay. Untap. Begin combat. Begin combat. Smack. Okay. Let's play another DRC. And pass the turn. I wonder if this deck is supposed to play the Grief package because you're playing Dark Rituals. I wonder if you're supposed to be playing Grief in this deck. Will you play like Grief and like the land things? I wonder if this is the way that this deck is supposed to be. And you're probably supposed to like cut DRCs and stuff, and you play like Reanimates and Griefs and Dark Rituals and the Scam package as well as the Buried Alive package. That seems a little spicy. What do you guys think about that? This is their last card in their hand. Yeah. Let's take this Jizzlebrand out of here. I don't really want them to have that in their deck. Okay, let's put this into the graveyard. I guess Unmask would be better in some ways because it triggers the Phoenixes, but in other ways, Dark Ritual Grief is like second turn 2. Dark Ritual Grief is pretty good. All right, let's take the Grizzlebrand. Let's take the Grizzlebrand. What do we got here? We got Flippy Jace, Emrakul, Mentors, some Shallow Graves and Reanimates. Okay, so we have to watch out for Mentors. They have 3 threats left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Anne's is about to trophy, yeah. We had a chance to stop them, but our Brainstorm just fizzled us. Our Brainstorm cost us the game. What are we drawing here? We drew a Daze. This isn't going to do anything. Let's just try and kill them. Attack. And let's just put them to the test. Right, they can't crack a fetch. I guess Faithful Mending gains them 2 life. I guess if they have Emrakul Shallow Grave here, I lose. And I should have attacked the Teferi. Oh, they didn't have it. We dodged a bullet. There's only 1 Emrakul, though. Seems very unlikely that they're going to have it. Alright, begin combat. Begin combat. Attack. We are ignoring Teferi. Perhaps at our own peril, perhaps not. Okay. Your turn. GG's. Alright. So, our only loss was to Anzed, which is... Those games were close. Magic the Gathering qualifier points. I think that when we opposition agented them, if they would have had the Mystical Sanctuary in their hand, and we could have played the Mystic Sanctuary and returned something, I think we would have had a very different game. But it was close, and us getting Brainstorm locked was pretty rough. The deck's sweet. Let's see what we got. Let's open up our chest here. Mana Crypt. Field Tested Rally. There's so many weird new cards. Mana Crypt. Dude, if this was paper, I would be happy to give this away, but like I couldn't even give it away. A Frying Pan. When field tested Frying Pan, enters the battlefield, create a food token, then create a 1/1 white halfling creature token.